on va rester en contact parce qu'on a vraiment mis une démarche sur le sport pour promouvoir la France. Les porte-parole
So last year, the campaign was renewed with a theme and a publicity campaign focusing on 10 markets. And the result was really satisfactory, particularly with action with the press, which made possible to reach 33 million unique online visitors with 50 journalist visits, and to implement a generic campaign for France and more than 100 segmented campaigns by brands, generating more than 12.5 million in terms of direct sale and 1 million visits to the campaign sites. A renewed collective mobilization is organized in 2023. And in addition to the European markets and in consultation with our partners, it was decided to target also the North American markets in a complementary manner with a renewed budget of 10 million that has been confirmed for targeting European and additional resources that will be mobilized for the North American market. So other markets, notably South America and Asia, with the very recent reopening of the Chinese market, will be addressed also with convention or more specific campaign, but not related to this one. So in terms of organization, the campaign consists of 3 parts. A main and generic campaign Explore France banner with actions that are being carried out in conjunction with some private partners, especially TripAdvisor, and some segmented action to promote regional destination brands, either in terms of awareness or to drive sales. In terms of positioning, the campaign is based on 3 strong themes: nature and slow tourism, with an emphasis on cycle tourism this year, the art of living and gastronomy, culture and heritage, which are the pillars of our attractiveness abroad. The sustainable tourism positioning has been strengthened with 3 main lines of action: to reinforce promotion in the spring and autumn season to allow better distribution of visitors throughout the years, to target differently according to the sensitivity to sustainable tourism. So we were based on a study that we were being conducted on 3 markets that led us to create dedicated persona, and a new signature that will further and that will embody, the slow tourism positioning. So specific action will also be carried out with the creation of a press kit for the leisure press that is going to be available this week, dedicated press conferences in Europe during the Sustainable Development Week in September, and content available on France.fr website and upcoming event with influencers. So a few words on the new signature: Dream big, live slow, which means in French, rêver en grand, prendre le temps. France is the country where you can dream big. You can experience the beauty of unique historical place, vibrate with great sporting and cultural events, go on a breathtaking adventure in the French mountain, discover enchanting landscapes on the countryside and their diversity, and dive into the arts of exceptional natural marine park, for example. France is also the country where you can take your time. You can discover the best local products, cultivated with time and patience. You can meet local producers. You can go on a bike, hop on a train. You can immerse yourself in the local atmosphere and enjoy. And that's the take your time, live slow reference that is doing in this signature. And so now we will welcome all the partners on scene. So I will call them 3 by 3, and they are going to show you and present you some specific offer regarding all the focus on sustainable tourism that we have been trying to emphasize on the campaign, and also to show you some news on the territories. So we will start with Laurent Cormier, Sophie Ollier, and Aurélie Lopez. And Laurent, you go first.
I'm the first.
You're the first.
Instead of the 2 women. Yes. So good morning, everybody. To make you dream big, I will talk about not only of my region, Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, but also the one of Sophie, Burgundy, and also Provence. So you can dream bigger. To speak about the Vallée de la Gastronomie we've launched last year, and we launch now on the foreign markets. This is the first, I would say, gourmet trip, which is 600 kilometers long from Dijon, capital town of Burgundy, until to the Mediterranean Sea in Provence. And I would say that drinking because we want to promote the excellence du French art de vivre throughout 450 different gourmet offers, which can be wineries, chocolate factories, gastronomic events, etc. And we have also worked a lot about the shaping of these offers and the production with our local agencies so that we can market these offers as holiday packages on abroad. So from Dijon to Marseille, this is a new destination now, the Vallée de la Gastronomie, crossing through Lyon, the vineyards of the Rhône Valley. And to be short, I just add that I suggest you, and to make you live slow now, to do this Vallée de la Gastronomie by bike, because along this Rhône Valley you have a very famous cycling route called the Via Rhôna, which starts from Geneva Lake until the south of France and the sea also. And we suggest to mix, in fact, this discovering of gourmet experiences we saw in the film with riding a bicycle and take your time along the Rhône River throughout the vineyards and this small heritage until the sea. So you have two examples here and two pictures. We have among these 450 offers some about 30 ones, what we call remarkable experiences. What's this? It's just, I would say, the kind of experience we can make one time in our life. And you have one example on the screen. It can be also visiting the truffle market in the Provence with Anne-Sophie Pic, who is a very famous 3-star Michelin star chef. So that's, I want to be short. So Vallée de la Gastronomie plus Via Rhôna cycling route. I think this is a good mixture and a good experience gathering at the same time. Dream big, Oren, and live slow. Welcome to Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes.
I'm happy to present Burgundy and Jura Mountains. I will present a part of Vallée of Gastronomie, Burgundy truffle. The truffle was introduced to the King of France, thanks to Duke of Burgundy. The Burgundy produces 10 tons of truffle per year, and you will have the opportunity to discover La Route de la Truffe. And it's a new gourmet route, and it's an opportunity to dream because a lot of people dream of truffles. And in France, we have also truffles, like in Aquitaine, route of the truffle trail. And we have another part with bicycle. It's totally different because it's a new system inherited from the mines. And the principle is simple, is to provide a new direction, just with number, and you can organize very easy your trip around with your bicycle without Wi-Fi, and it's very easy. And it's the opportunity also to have a good visit in Burgundy and Jura Mountains. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Aurélie from Nouvelle-Aquitaine. To dream big and live low in Nouvelle-Aquitaine, I'm very pleased to present you a brand new experience in Nouvelle-Aquitaine, a low-carbon wine and spinning trip from 2 days to a full week, including two of the most vineyards of France, most beautiful vineyard in France, Bordeaux and Cognac. I promise I didn't drink Cognac today. This is an experience dedicated to train travelers. The trip starts at the Angoulême train stations. The travelers are transported by electric van or by regional train. And the trip includes wine and spirit tastings, electric bike rides in the vineyards. So it's a very slow experience. It starts at Angoulême, and then those travelers are transported in electric van, and there are also extensions possible to the Atlantic coast and also to the Basque Country. So it can be a short stay, a 2 days trip to a full week if you benefit from the extensions to the Atlantic coast. And the travelers are dropped off at Bordeaux train station, so they can go on their trips. So it's a very brand new low carbon experience with electric bike rides and wine and spirit tastings. And the second experience is a brand new direct train route from Frankfurt to Bordeaux. In less than 7 hours, you can travel from Germany to the Atlantic coast and Bordeaux, with possible stops at Tours to visit the Loire Valley and the Chateau of the Loire Valley. And then stop also at Poitiers, historical cities with a beautiful heritage, and Angoulême, very well known for its comic festival and the image. This is the city of the image of France. So two experiences in Nouvelle-Aquitaine to dream big and live slow. Thank you.
So good morning. I want to tell you about a new way to travel low cost and low carbon, and to visit Occitanie at the same time. This is Occitanie Ride Tour. It's a new ride pass with 19 train line and 40 bus line. We have, for example, the beach line here, the beach Italy, the mountain line, the most beautiful village line here, the Canal du Midi line, and if you want to go to Lourdes, we have a Miracle line, but it's only a one-way ticket. The Occitanie Ride Tour is a ride pass with many services to facilitate your trip and discover Occitanie. For example, you can get off at the Figeac station, it's here, paddle down the Dordogne River and follow your trip to the next station. It's the same thing if you want to walk on Compostela Trail or Stevenson Trail in the Seven. We have a wonderful Michelin guide to present all the line, all the station, our main site, touristic site. And we have thematic maps to invite you to your travel. Maybe you want to walk and train, food and train, wine and train. You have a lot of choice, and it's really up to you. And the last but not least, this is the price. It's only 10 euro per day per person. It's the same price every day of the year. It's the same price for every people, and it's the same price for all the line, bus line or train line. So you are welcome to test this new cruise, maybe in September for the Rugby World Cup in Toulouse, or next year for the next edition of Rendezvous France in Toulouse. See you. Thanks.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to all of you. My name is Alexandre. I'm a sales and marketing managing director for the Eastern France destination. Eastern France is a mix, you know, now concerning Alsace on the eastern part, Lorraine and Champagne. So I have two information for you this morning. We'll have in Alsace in 2023 the 17th anniversary of the wine route of Alsace, which means from the north part, Marmenheim, just close to Strasbourg, to the south part, in Mulhouse, Tannes. We'll have 170 kilometers of parties all the weekends from Saturday to Sunday in all the 120 villages from the wine route. More than 750 wine growers will do each of one wine parties, wine tasting in the wine cellars. You'll have picnics in the vineyards, something very special, something very exquisite and unique for you. That's going to be really, really wonderful for the party to have this in the trip. The second information I wanted to inform you is we'll promote this year the forest pathing in Vosges Mountain. Vosges Mountain is about 400,000 hectares of forest, and inside we'll do many also animation activities. We'll do with the trees, with the forest, which means trees, climbing, meditation, hiking, yoga in the forest, and also photographical expedition with very experts, with a nice expertise of all these places. And we are sure that it will be very interesting for all the people coming to the destination. You'll find all the information on the website we'll have in the press releases. Thank you so much.
Morning, everybody. So I'm Laurence from the Hauts-de-France Tourism and Convention Board. So just two experiences for us, one for dreaming bigger. So the first one is, I have to put my glasses, sorry. Just to say you that you don't have to go far to taste of authenticity in France, and Hauts-de-France is probably the northernmost region and a self-drive destination from Northern Europe, and just a hop across the channel for our English customers. Foodies have got even more reason to travel. In 2003, with the region has been awarded European Region of Gastronomy, the first time that any French region has held this title, so we are very proud of it. In a country where you know that gastronomic meal is UNESCO listed to be the first of French regions to hold these titles comes with some gravitas. So local producers, artisans, chefs will be showcasing, of course, all the year long their talents, activities and events, including workshops, food and tours festival as part of the year's long celebration. Probably to illustrate the best spirit of this European region of gastronomy, let me tell you a few words of the new renovated Château de Beaulieu and his talent-wise chef Christophe Dufossé, who has been already rewarded with a 2-star Michelin for his focus on organic food, self-sufficient and sustainable cooking, which today appears as very precious and important. Second experience, I'll make it quicker. Let's have a flight to the Baie de Somme, which is a zero-carbon destination, with an association of more than 50 suppliers, professionals like restaurants, producers, farmers, all together to play in a role in preserving the natural environment and a new source of economic activity. So of course, eco-mobility, waste management, energy saving, promotion of short circuits, of course, in the food business. The association has assigned the major themes of sustainable development to apply them to tourism in order, of course, to continue to share the magic of the Baie de Somme in the years to come. So I've finished now. Just to say you one more word. The brand signature of the region is generous by nature, so you are welcome because the conviviality is the most part of Northern France area. Thank you very much.
we are going to continue with Normandy. Michael, if you can come in the scene. Maud from Brittany and Céline from Corsica.
Hello everyone. I'm delighted to be participating in the first ever full English press conference by France. Things are changing. I congratulate my colleagues anyway. Normandy, we're delighted to participate in this Explore France campaign. We have been working hard over the last few years to try and share a sustainable tourism policy with all our professionals. It's hard work, but we're getting there, and this is the way we all have to go. And we're delighted to present to you can visit Normandy without a car. We have brand new trains, at last, yes. And we have over 60 proposals for long weekends or weeks in Normandy using our brand new train service direct from Gare Saint-Lazare or Gare Montparnasse. That's a big plus for us, as you can imagine. So we're encouraging overseas visitors to use the train, as well as all the Parisians who are used to using Normandy as their weekend pleasure destination. We are obviously preparing the D-Day landing events this year, and next year will be the 80th anniversary. There'll be a lot of emotion in Normandy next year. We were in New York last week, where Delta Airlines announced that they will be flying American visitors and veterans. They hope 50 veterans, can you believe it? Average age 99, 100, to fly direct from Atlanta to Deauville in Normandy. That will be really quite something. But dream big, live slow. You can visit all those historic Second World War sites in Normandy, and don't be in the crowds. Take your time. You can even visit the artificial port, which was the main landing base for the Allied forces during D-Day and during the Battle of Normandy at Arromanches. You can visit not just a brand new museum, but you can actually take a sea kayak and approach the artificial port out at the sea with a special guided tour. So that is one of 70 unique Expérience Normande, Normandy experiences we provide both for French visitors and for overseas visitors. And we're working very hard on making sure that the guides speak perfect English for you all. Thank you very much.
So welcome to Brittany, and sorry for my English after Michael's one. To Dream Big, we would like to present you two new accommodations that are very special in Brittany. The first one is called Château des Pères. It's a 4-star hotel that has just opened near our main city, Rennes. It looks like a futuristic tree. It's very special, and there is an excellent restaurant that just got a Michelin star a few days ago. It is located in a big park with art sculpture, so it's very special. Something really different, if you prefer not to be in the air, let's take a boat or a kayak to the island Île Vierge to spend a night in the lighthouse housekeeper, to spend the night in very special house that has been ecologically and tastefully renovated. It's a great step on the lighthouse route. Then, if you want to live slow, we would like to propose you a catamaran trip to enjoy local products and a stunning view. Erwan, the skipper, takes the visitors to discover the beauties of the Crozon Peninsula from the sea. You don't have to do anything. Erwan takes care of everything. You just have to enjoy a stunning view and a great local seafood.
Hello. It's so difficult to talk about Corsica, the island Corsica, in less than 2 minutes, but I try. First, to dream big. I'd like to introduce you a special program in Bonifacio in the south of Corsica. Its name is Pure Nature. It's a one-week stay in the middle of the marine protected area and Grand Site Bonifacio with its beautiful landscape. This experience is for friends and couple, and you will have a guide for the whole stay. You will meet professional, passionate with special activities. This project is only available during spring and autumn and totally eco-responsible. Second, to live slow. As example today, we'd like to promote the 4-star residence village Perladima, situated on the eastern coast. Important to mention the measure it took for the respect of the environment, its desire of ecological development. So, for further information, don't hesitate to contact us, and thank you for attention.
Thank you. And I will call, last but not least, Christophe from the Paris Île-de-France region, Loïc from south of France, Anne-Sophie and Marc Richer from Pays de la Loire and Centre-Val de Loire.
I'll go first. Monsieur, bonjour. So hi, I'm Christophe Dupuy. I'm the Managing Director of the Paris Region Tourism Board. So we are the host region this year for Rendez-vous en France, and I hope you had a great time at the show and at the different parties. So I'm going to be recommending two things that are not the Eiffel Tower, that are not the Louvre Museum, that are not the Château de Versailles, and that they are very unique concepts and actually very interesting in the perspective of slow tourism and live slow, as we say, with the Explore France campaign. First one is the Green River Cruises. So it's a unique concept, cruises private on the Seine River with electric boats. You can so privatize and hire one boat from 2 to 12 passengers. You can have either an aperitif, so a drink before dinner, or a dinner, and you'll be visiting Paris with the Seine River and actually discovering Paris with a different light. Some of you might have seen it last night, and so this is all year long and 7 days a week. The second one is Village Nature. Village Nature is the largest water park in Europe, and it's very close to Disneyland Paris for those who know the resort. And what's very original there is that of course there's a whole water experience, aquatic experience, but also there's a farm on the property with where you can be accommodated in different cottage lodges in a full landscape with forests, animals. You can walk around, you can of course swim, hire boats and bikes to go around the whole property of Village Nature, which is also open by 9 months a year, and it is really close to the Disneyland Park. Thank you.
Bonjour, bienvenue, welcome to Provence-Alpes-Côte d'Azur. We were before COVID the second destination in France for international tourism, and we get in 2020 and 21 the best results and best international resilience in France. Last year we exceeded the 2019 results. So for this performance, I want to thank you, of course, to our operator, our customer, and our press and journalists, because you continue to write a lot on our destination, so thanks for that. Thanks also a lot to a lot of investments we done in our offer to more quality and more soft and green power. You already know Provence and Côte d'Azur with amazing cities, unexpected villages, gastronomy, etc. But you don't really know, I'm sure, that we are also the most protected area in France. 60% of our territory is totally protected with 4 national parks and 9 regional parks. And this year we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Écrin National Park in our southern Alps, close also to Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, of course, and with a lot of events to celebrate this oldest national park in France and also the largest national park in France. After the mountain, let's move to the beach now. The Baia Bella in Beaulieu-sur-Mer, close to Nice, is the first carbon-neutral beach and Green Key label in France, with a lot of solar panel, recycled water, active participation by customer and staff. It's quite a new experience to enjoy the sun on the Mediterranean. Around this example, and after this precise example, just to let you know, in our destination we have also 150 Green Key label establishments, and we target 200 more in the next year. So welcome to our sustainable hotel and sustainable nights. These 2 examples just prove that we can continue to develop the tourism and the economy of tourism and protect our beautiful destination. So live slow in France, and big dream big in Provence-Alpes-Côte d'Azur. Welcome, thank you.
Bonjour everyone, so I'm Anne-Sophie from Atlantic Loire Valley, and as you can see we are together presenting the Loire Valley passport. So just a few words about the Loire by Bike. The Loire by Bike itinerary, it's a 900 kilometers itinerary. It spreads over 2 regions, so both Loire Valley and Atlantic Loire Valley. It is reachable by train, and actually you can hop on your bike on a specific train. And it's part also of the Eurovelo 6. And actually crossing with the Loire by Bike itinerary, you will see the different chateaux that are listed on the UNESCO Heritage, and you will also arrive up to the Atlantic Ocean, not to forget about the vineyards, the Loire Valley wines. And today we have a news, so the new Passport Loire à Vélo.
Hello, thank you. I'm Marc Richet, General Manager of the Loire Valley Tourist Board, and also this Passport Loire à Vélo. It's a diary, in fact, that allows you to get a series of 24 stamps which can be collected in the tourist office along the Loire à Vélo route. Each stamp represents an iconic image of a crossed area: Loire castles, villages, vineyards, typical bridges, emblems, traditional activities, and so on. And plus, as a diary, you can enter details and feelings about your experience. The passport encourages you to make regular stops or to complete the route in several stages. It is an original souvenir after you stay. It also could be a gift. Now some few words about Domaine de Chaumont-sur-Loire. Along the Loire Valley on the Loire à Vélo route. It is an atypical place that combines art and garden. The Domaine de Chaumont-sur-Loire has been hosting a unique event, the International Garden Festival, from April to November every year for over 30 years. Garden designers from all over the world come to present ephemeral or permanent creations on a current theme. This year, the artists are working on the question on the resilient garden. In addition, the Domaine de Chaumont-sur-Loire recently opened a hotel restaurant inspired entirely by eco-responsibility. It is an artistic extension of a garden with a very original architecture. Chef Guillaume Foucault and his wife have met directly with the farmers who supply them to help them rediscover their cultural past and reveal that it can meet a current need that is both economic, ecological, and